So right now we're in Cammy's room. It's me, Cammy, Maya, and Athena, and we're all just getting ready for day 2, just getting our makeup done and our hair done before we head to the competition. Are you guys proud of what we did yesterday?
I was really proud. I was just happy in the last ending position, knowing that we hit, and my dance was right in front of Eddie and Orby, and they were both holding hands and cheering.
Yeah.
I was so happy seeing them.
I think it's good that we're not in first because then we have something to work for today. And I feel if we were in first, we'd be really complacent.
True.
I feel we're really motivated now. Knowing that we got 4th at NCA, it's kind of we don't want that again.
Yeah, I don't like that feeling. 4 is not going to be the number I want today. Who is it?
It's Maddie-O. Hi!
Hi! Hi, Maddie-O!
I got a call from Maddie-O. She was on the team last year. She was actually my back spot at Worlds, and I got really close to Maddie-O. She was kind of like my mom, basically, on the team. She was kind of like that little coach that I needed last year, and I really miss her this year because she's not here.
So how are you guys feeling for day 2?
I'm actually feeling pretty confident going to day 2. After that practice we had last night, I feel those little things that we fixed are really going to help us today.
For sure. Do you feel you guys are really refocused for today?
Yeah, I really do. I think that we're all hungry.
And how about the vibe?
Knowing this is our last time together, we've really made that family bond with each other.
Yeah.
So leaving each other is going to be hard. So I think we're all just going to really make this last performance worth it.
Maddie-O, do you have any advice for me going into day 2? My team never made it to finals. Do you have any advice for that?
Honestly, going to finals, it was kind of wow, you're with the big dogs, and it is a little daunting, but you just have to focus on how proud you are to wear CA across your chest and SMOED on your back.
You're so good at motivational speeches.
Yep, she did them all last year. It was good getting a call from her for day 2, kind of getting me ready for this performance. I'm ready.
Today it's day 2. We're in one room, everyone, and trying to get ready. They're trying to be all pretty and stuff, going as their last time on the floor. We feel pretty confident, honestly. Yesterday was a really good performance. It was probably one of the top 3 performances that we had this year.
Today, listen, the things that we have to think about. Not only think about that we jack everything else up, obviously, but what are the things that the judges are asking us to do? Performance. Execution. These are the things that the judges are asking. If they see it, if that person feels like we listened, your score will go up. Does that make sense?
We found out we're in 4th place right now. Currently, we're not performing enough. We're not showing them that we love to do this routine. So we just have to go into today knowing that no matter what happens, we're gonna perform our butts off.
Make them feel something. If you feel it, they feel it. And I know you guys are gonna feel it. It's your last performance, literally, as a team. And listen, shh. Like I said, medals and all, that's noise, yeah? Stay in the black box, remember what it's really about. That floor, those 9 panels, and what you do on it. So let's go out and leave the building knowing that we didn't have mistakes.
Today we're doing it for the love that we have for each other and because it's our last time as a team. So after today, I'm going back to Canada. After today, Jason's back to Pennsylvania. We won't see each other again.
This group of kids has been really special this year. They weren't part of the legacy of SMOED. Last year's team came off 6th place. So they had to live up to that and make that better. And, they rose to the occasion. So I'm hoping that, it just comes together for them. They've worked extremely hard and, I hope they're able to earn it. And let this performance be the end of your chapter for the season. If you're a senior, this is your senior performance. If you're a super senior, this is your last performance. Go out with a bang. Remember it as a positive thing. Let's get it done. Love you guys. You guys feel ready? Are you guys ready? Let's go.
That was California All Star SMOED from Camarillo, California.
We just performed, and our performance was like a little shaky and a little rough. We had like a couple mistakes. People were a little disappointed afterwards because they knew we could do better.
My elite came down in the double up, and when it just started coming down, I was like, wait, what? What's happening? To be honest, it was unexpected and it was really all blur. We came out there and gave it our best shot, and that was just the result.
Coming off the floor, it was kind of like mixed emotions. People were sad that things went wrong in the routine, as well as we're all just gonna miss each other. We got so close as like basically a family, and we are a family. We didn't do what we wanted to do on the floor at day 2 at Worlds, but it happened.
Going into awards, we all knew like we weren't gonna win and take back like the rings.
We are competing against the best in the world. This is the most prestigious event in cheerleading, and we're just so lucky in our sport to be able to have an event like this to just showcase our talent. And you know, this is just going to motivate us to get back in the gym and just prepare for the upcoming season.
Please welcome California All-Star SMOED.
Here we go in 4th place in the world in our senior small co-ed division. The California All-Stars, SMOED.
How do you feel about your performance?
So basically how I feel about my performance is like not too happy. You guys saw me after, I was a wreck, but I mean, I was just glad that you guys were all there to kind of like help me out because that was tough. So we ended up getting 4th place, which was really surprising. We were kind of thinking that we were on the bottom half of the top 10, and we were just proud of ourselves for keeping our heads held up high. That feeling of like it coming down at Worlds, when it was actually happening, I was like, get up, just come on, keep going, like bases, like lift me, I'll levitate, I'm trying to fly right now, like levitate me, air, help me out. And
at least you guys fought though.
Yeah, I was really glad that like Lexi and and Jason like didn't let me hit the floor or anything, because that would have been worse.
I felt kind of bad for Cami because being a flyer, it's like all the pressure is on you, and when people like see a stunt fall, it's not like Cami's group fell, it's like Cami fell.
Like no one was worried about you.
Started off like really strong. Like our opening was really strong, our tunneling, and performance was really good at the beginning.
I was just glad that everyone kind of pulled me aside and just gave me a little pep talk just to kind of pull it together. We should still be proud of everything we did because one performance doesn't define SMOED or who I am really. So like when people pulled me aside, it would just really helped me, and I was just really happy that everyone was there for me after that. As much as we didn't want it to happen and as much as that wasn't the result we wanted, in the end of the day, in a couple years, we're gonna look back at the journey and the practices and the fun times we had at Worlds rather than the kind of bummer parts that we did end up having. I'm really glad like this Worlds, even though it wasn't the best possible outcome, I'm really glad that I was able to spend like this weekend with you guys and the rest of the team, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
Tonight is our banquet, and it's basically just like where the team gets together at the end of the season to say like kind of our final goodbyes.
You know, we experienced a lot of injury and a lot of setback, and we fall down 7 times to get back up the 8th. And I love you guys, and thank you for being this amazing team of Tour.